Hi there, how are you doing? Well, tonight we're gonna have a cranial nerve exam, but a bit unusual one. So I'm gonna let you close your eyes and you'll be able to just relax and enjoy it to the fullest. Well, I'm putting my latex gloves on. You can close your eyes by the way right now if you wish, and we're gonna check your face first. So I'm gonna touch you slightly in a few spots, so around your eyes. Yeah, let me have a look at it. Good. Now a bit down to your jaw. Wonderful. So your cheekbones. Wow, you have an amazing bone structure. Face. Good. And now onto your neck and your thyroid. Good. Feels great. So what if I press here? No, it's fine. Okay, are you sure? Great. Wonderful. Wow. Now your olfactory nerve. So usually we would start with it. It makes sense, and I will just let you smell some substances and you will tell me what it reminds you of, what smell it is. Okay, so are you ready? You don't need to open your eyes. Okay, well, let's give it a try. So what does it smell like? Lime. Wonderful. Right, you are. Good. And then what about now? What does this smell like to you? What is it? Can you tell me? Okay, so is it coffee? Right, yeah. Wonderful. Good. And now another one. Okay. Well, so here it is. What is that? Some floral smell, right? You are. Lavender. Wow, amazing. Okay, well, that's quite a big precision. Good job. All right, well, now I'm gonna put some of this syrup on your tongue. Okay, so here it is. Okay, well, how does it feel? Can you recognize the taste? It's sweet. It definitely is, right? Yeah. And now another one. So what about this one? It's no, there's no rush. Take your time. It's bitter. Right, yeah, amazing. Okay. Now one more. What is this? Okay. It's quite salty. Great. And finally, the last one. Don't hurry to guess it. So, first, give it a try, okay? Sour. Exactly. Well, it was kind of obvious, but still, you did a good job. All right. Well, now, what shall we do next? Your eyes. Let's check your sight, but like I said, no need to open your eyes. Well, it's quite an unusual kind of test, so when you don't need to open your eyes for an eye test, but still, I think we'll manage to get it done. Okay, so just let me know when you feel the light around. Okay, so when you feel it close to your face, close to your eyes and stuff like that. Okay, that would be great. Good. Are you ready? Okay, so the light is actually quite close to your face, so you could feel it. Okay, wonderful. Now let's try again. Good job. Good. What about now? Wonderful. Now please try to register where it comes from, where the light is coming from, which side, which direction. Okay, good. Okay, great. What about now? Okay, Are you sure? Couldn't feel anything. What about now? Okay, it comes from the bottom. And what about now? Amazing. And now. Good. Wonderful. So now I would ask you to let me know when you can feel the light first, second, what direction it comes from, and the third one, how many times it appears and disappears from your vision, okay? From your field of vision. Yeah, that's right. Good. Okay. 3 times. Good job. What about now? Okay. Are you sure? Just twice. Good. What about now? How does it feel? Okay. Great. Glad to hear that. And what about now? Okay. Once again, how many? 5 times? Okay. Good. So now please let me know again like the direction where it comes from. So it can come either from right or left, and either from the bottom or from the top, okay? So it can be like bottom on the right, bottom on the left, and stuff like that. Good. Once again. Good. All right. Good job. What about now? Great. And now? Okay, good. What about now? Somewhere in the middle. And now? Good job. How do you feel? Okay, great. Well, now I will just close one of your eyes, even more than it already is, and you will just let me know if you can feel any light with your other eye. You can keep it closed too, no need to open it, but there won't be my hand on it, so you will still be able to feel the light if it is there actually, okay? So let's do it. Okay, alright. Once again, good job. Once again, great. Good. Good. Good job. Great. Good. 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 Okay. Wow, you're doing so good so far. So there are 2 kinds of light. A bit colder one and a bit warmer one, as you can feel. So I suppose that even with your eyes closed, well, at least we can give it a try. You'll be able to at least feel what kind of light is it. Yeah, it is if it's a warm yellowish one or really cold white light. Okay? Okay, good. Well, so now let's give it a try. Keep your eyes closed, please. So simply let me know if it's warm or cold. Okay? Okay, good. So, what does it feel like? Please tell me, but again, there is no hurry. You don't need to hurry. I'll wait for your answer as long as you need warm light. Are you sure? Okay. What about now? Once again, like I said, no hurry. Take all your time. And so So what kind of light was this? Warm again. Good job. Right, so what about now? What kind of light do you think it is? Once again, like I said, take your time. Just relax. Relax and take your time, okay? Take all the time you need. Don't hurry. It's alright. It's fine. Yes. How are you feeling? Do you feel good? Okay, I hope so. So, what kind of light do you think it was? Cold light. Okay, wonderful. So now, once again, let's give it a try, okay? So you can just relax fully. There is no rush. It's alright, and even if you give the wrong answer, it will still be okay. Yeah? So, don't you worry. Can you feel the light? Okay, it's there. Good. So what temperature is it? What do you think it is? It's warm. Are you sure? Okay, well, it is actually, it's quite warm. Okay, great. Well, now let's try one more, okay? The last one for today, exactly with this kind of test. Good? Deal? Okay. Can you feel anything? Okay, are you sure? So what kind of light was that? Was it hot? I mean, kind of hot, like warm, yellow, or cold? Okay, so it was cold one. Good, so you're doing great, really. Well, now let me touch your eyes for another moment, okay? What if I press here right above your eye? Are you sure? What about if I touch you here below your eyes? Okay. Okay, good. Well, now, so we've checked your olfactory nerve, but I'd like to check your respiration, okay? So I will just close one of your nostrils, and you will just try to breathe in and out, like a few times like that. So I'll put this brush really close to your nostrils so that when you breathe in and out, I'll see the movement and I'll know that you can actually breathe through that nostril, okay? Great, so let's do this here. Wonderful. Okay, so this nostril seems to be working just fine. Okay, the way it should. So now let me take a look at the other one. So I'll close the other one. So breathe in. Good, great. Well, so this one seems to be functioning just all right as well. Good. Well, you're doing great. Actually, all right. Now, so I'd like to, have a look at your throat and your mouth. But once again, I don't need you to open your eyes for that matter. So just open your mouth a tiny little bit. All right, that will do. So I'll take the light and I will put this thin spatula onto your tongue, but don't worry, I won't press too hard, so it's gonna be alright, okay? So here it is, and let me have a closer look. So your throat seems to be just fine. Do you ever have any kind of sore throat? When was the last time you caught a cold? And so that you were coughing or you had some other kind of discomfort in your throat? Okay, are you sure? Good. Anything else you'd like to tell me? Right. Okay. I see that. Well, right. Now, please let me inspect the way your reflexes work, okay? So it's not gonna be that hard. I'll just, how do I even say it? Like hit you, but really, really slowly and really, really slightly with this percussion hammer I have here, okay? So don't you worry, okay? It's gonna be alright. Yeah, so it's working the way it should. Yeah, now you need your reflex, so we're done with your wrists. And okay, let's do elbows too. So no need to prepare. See, it's really easy to do, right? So no worries about that. Now you need your reflex, like I said. Please bend your legs and put one knee over the other one, okay? Okay, good, awesome. So there we go. Your knee. Good. Now could you please switch them? Wonderful. Now your ankles, your feet. Okay, right there. Good. And I'll touch your chin really slightly, okay? Good. I told you. No, it wasn't gonna hurt, right? So it wasn't that bad. Wonderful. So now I'm gonna check the temperature, if you can actually feel it, feel the difference. And for that purpose, I'm gonna light the candle. So it's kind of like romantic, I guess. Well, and when I do that, I just, oops, okay, let me, okay, wonderful. So I'll light the candle and I will put it relatively close to you, to your skin, so that you can feel it. No worries, I won't burn you, okay? So I might turn off the light for that, if you don't mind, of course, so that you can relax even better. And I will just put this candle close to you, close to your skin, okay? And you'll just let me know when you can feel this warm temperature, the heat, okay? But it's not gonna be too hot, okay? You can feel it now. Wonderful. And what about now? Can you feel anything? Wonderful, amazing. Just in case it starts burning too hard, please do let me know, but it's not supposed to. So it's gonna be just light, kind of, warm air next to your skin, okay? So once again, good, you can feel it. Well, wonderful. I'm turning the light back, okay? So you did really well with this test. Alright, now I'm gonna test your sensation a little bit further. So for that purpose, we're not gonna use only warm temperature, only some like warm item, but I'll use the same percussion hammer I have already used with you. So it has two tips. One is quite cold, metallic one, and the other one is quite like relatively warm. It's like room temperature. Rubber tip, okay? So I'll touch you really slightly with both sides, with both tips of this hammer, on your hands and your forearms, maybe on your face just a little bit, and you'll just let me know once again what kind of what it feels like, if it's relatively warm or if it's a bit colder, okay? Okay, so let's try. Okay. Now, so it's quite cold, okay, great. But now it's relatively warm, and what about now? It's quite cold, okay, once again. It's relatively cold, okay, good. And now, more or less warm, wonderful. And once again, it was kind of warm, and this time a bit colder. Okay, Well, we are not done with your sensation yet. So what I'm gonna do is to take the brush. We've already used it to check your respiration, and I will strike really slightly on your face. So you will let me know how many brush strokes you can feel on your face and your skin, okay? So it's not gonna hurt. It might be a little bit like what tickly, but not too much, okay? So, well, are you ready? Let's do it. Three times. Wonderful. What about now? Three times once again. Okay. I think that I'm getting a bit predictable. Well, let's make some changes. Just twice. Amazing. What about now? Okay, well, three times, four times. Right, yeah. And what about now? Five strokes. Good. And what about now? Six. Okay, amazing. Great. You're doing good. Well, now I have another kind of brush, so I just want you to let me know whenever you feel it touch your skin. So it's even easier than like to count these kind of like separate brush strokes, okay? So just let me know when you can feel it on your skin, okay? Good. Good. Wonderful. Good. Good job. Okay, well, amazing, great. And now let's count how many times you can feel it once again. Okay, it just has a bit different texture, so I want to see if it depends on the let's say how strong I press and what texture it has, yeah, and if it really depends upon that, or if you can feel it equally well, right? So it's nothing really like serious, so I can see that you're reacting to everything really fine, but I just want to have a really thorough checkup, okay, with you. So just count how many brush strokes you can feel, okay? 3, okay. 2, 4, are you sure? Good. Wonderful. 2 again. Good. Just 1. All right. Wonderful. You are doing good. And finally another 2. So now I want you to let me know where exactly you can feel it touch you, like poke your skin slightly. Well, it's not gonna hurt, once again, I promise. So what you just can tell me if it's like hand or like forearm or your shoulder, maybe your face. And if it's like a hand, for example, you can also mention which finger it is, if it's like somewhere on your finger, okay? Okay, great. So now, okay, it was your hand. Wonderful. Which one? Good. What about now? Right, yeah. And what about now? Good job. Okay, amazing. Right, yeah. Good. Could you be more specific? Okay, right. What about now? Great. And finally, on your face. Amazing. Well, you're doing so good, really. All right. Well, I guess we've done a lot of tests, but we still need to do hearing test, and I still want to take some of your vitals, like your pulse, and probably just using my stethoscope. Okay, if you don't mind, of course. So let's start with stethoscope. I'll just listen to your heart, listen to your lungs, to your stomach, I suppose, too. So keep your eyes closed. Don't open them. It's totally fine. Okay. So press in. Good job. Press in and press out. Good. Once again, press in. And press out. Now once again, press in. Press out. Great. Now let me listen to your heart. Just hold there. Okay, great. Now turn over to the other side. Yes. Okay. In and out. Now could you please again exhale? And once again, could you please try to cough for me? Okay, great. And once again, try to cough. Great, wonderful. Okay, well, you're doing so good. Everything is fine, I must say so. So totally fine. It's all right. Okay, great. Well, now, once again, could you please remind me, did you have any complaints related to your hearing? Yeah, I need to know if there is something. Are you sure? Right. Okay. Good. So, no problem. Now, keep your eyes closed, please, and just let me know what it sounds like to you, okay? Something like tapping on plastic. Right, your heart was tapping on plastic ruler. Okay, great. And what about now? Sounds quite similar, but the pitch of the sound is a bit different, right? Here it was glass. It's this magnifying glass. Okay. Wonderful. Now please tell me what kind of sound it feels like, okay? Just snapping. Great. What about now? Clapping. Yeah, I was really clapping my hands. Amazing. Alright, and what about now? What does it sound like to you? Are you ready? Okay. Wow. Right, yeah, I was just rubbing my hands, so you could hear the sound of this latex gloves. Okay, now it's gonna be really simple. I will create some noise in one ear and say some words into the other one. I will probably whisper it so that it will be a little bit harder for you to guess. It's not gonna be really hard, so just like, kind of like moderate challenge, okay? So let's do it. Spray. Bottle. Lipstick. Makeup. Pineapple. Apricot. Cherry wine. Apple. Cinnamon. Good job, you're doing great, by the way. So yeah, a few more words, okay? now, please let me know how many snaps you hear, okay? Good job. 2 of them, okay, wonderful. 4, 5, 2 again, just 1, 3, okay, wonderful. Now let me know which side the sound is on, okay? Are you sure? Okay. On the other side. On the same side. Okay, great. Good job. Okay, amazing. Wonderful. So now let me know when the sound changes that direction. No need to tell me where it is exactly on the right or on the left, but just when it changes that direction, okay? Good. You said all of them right, so you guessed all of them right. Great. You have a great hearing, so it's like, no, you don't need to worry about anything like that. Okay, good. So now let's give it a try once again. Let me know how many snaps you can hear, okay? Once again, but this time you will also tell me on which side they are. Good. Okay, you managed to count them right. Good job. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, amazing. Great. Well, now I'm gonna just create some noise once again, and I'll tell you some numbers. Okay, so this time I will create this noise in both of your ears. Okay, good. 22, 34, okay, 55, 170, 81, 96, okay, 48, 63. Good job. Okay, you are doing really great. Wow, that is so cool. Well, what can I say? In general, I believe that your hearing is totally fine. It's, by the way, it's quite normal. It's quite typical if some parts of the words you might not hear them, or hear them a little bit wrong. So it's alright, taking into account that we had some things to distract you, some background noise. But in general, you're doing really, really good. Yeah. So, yeah, no need to worry about anything for real. Okay. And now, I think that what we're gonna do is basically we will just breathe a little bit in and out for you to be able to relax after this test, okay? Okay, and before that, could you please shrug your shoulders for me? You can perfectly do it with your eyes closed. Okay, great. Now please shrug your shoulders, and I'll put my hands on them, and I will try to put them down, but you don't let me do that. Yeah, please don't let me do that. Good job. Okay, well, now would you please put your hands this way, okay, your eyes are closed, so I'll explain it to you. You will just have to put them both so that the palms will be turned to each other, but not close, as if you were praying, but on a little bit of distance, right? So you can put each hand in front of your ear or something like that. Okay, great. So could you please keep them that way? Please don't let me move them apart, okay? So yeah, just you have to try your best to resist me. And now keep them that way, and don't let me move them closer, okay? So just keep them in the straight position, okay? Okay, amazing. Now, could you please give me your smile? You can totally do that with your eyes closed. Okay, great. Raise your eyebrows. Now could you frown? Wonderful, amazing. Puff your cheeks. Great, so your facial nerve is working just fine. Okay, wonderful. So now I will also ask you to reach your nose, like the tip of your nose with your pointing finger. Yeah, just like that. Okay, amazing. And with your other hand too. Okay, wonderful. So you're doing great. Well, now breathing in and out like I promised. So let's breathe in together and out. Amazing. Now once again, let's breathe in and out. Good job. Now let's breathe in and exhale. Wonderful. Okay, so now let me take your pulse at the end of this test, at the end of the exam. I'll just take your hands. Yeah, let's be silent for a few seconds, okay? Okay, wonderful. So it's totally fine. You seem to be completely relaxed, which I'm really like happy about. Sure. I'm really glad that this exam helped you get a bit relaxed. And you see, even with your eyes closed, we managed to test so many things like your olfactory nerve, your sense of smell and taste, which is actually functioning just right as it should, by the way. So then we also tested your hearing. We did some ear exam, and your hearing is also perfectly fine. I could even tell it by the fact that you actually could hear all my instructions, right? So, and you understood what I wanted from you, so that's quite impressive. I mean it. And then your other nerves, like the ones that are responsible for your facial movements, for your muscles, also for your coordination, and your vestibular, yeah, so function, they all function really well. So I could see that from your balance, your reflexes, and your sensation, which is super important. Everything works just fine. You were able to differentiate between different temperatures. You were able to feel when something was touching you. You could even count how many times you felt it. So it's just perfect, to be honest. Yeah, so you did really, really well, and I'm really proud of you for the for this. So yeah, do you have any questions? Can you think of something you'd like to ask me? Okay, well, so you can keep your eyes closed, and we will let you to take a short nap. I know how cool it can be to get this nap, you know, just like in the middle of the day or close to the bad time. So just take your time, and we want you to relax completely. And then when you take your nap, you'll simply let me know when you're ready to go, okay? So there's no pressure, there's no hurry. This room will be just available and free until basically until the late night. So you have plenty of time ahead, okay? So just take all of this time to get some good rest and to recover and recharge your batteries a little bit, so renew your energy, right? So it's really glad, I'm really glad that you managed to make this appointment, managed to come on time, which we really appreciate. We like our punctual patients. I mean, we love all our patients, but especially those who arrive on time. Yeah, and then yeah. So I guess that the next exam you'll be able to do like maybe in a few weeks or so, or maybe even later. So there's no hurry with that, to be honest, right? I mean, just like unless you miss me and want to see me again, right? Just kidding. Well, so Good night, and I'll see you soon, okay? Good night.